A woman's reaction to you, like lowering your nonverbal cues as a guy, puts fear in our heart. We need to see a little bit of psycho fucking face, like a lot of expressions to feel confident. When you give us a cold face after you're used to giving us all that happy, creepy faces, then that really does fuck with a guy.
The recipe to have a man feel defeated in a romantic relationship is really simple. It consists of three things. One, the woman needs to criticize the man consistently. Two, she needs to get him to feel he's entirely controlled by her. He does everything she says he should do, and he's not allowed to show any initiative, or his initiative is not welcome. And three, the woman must be close to him, not just physically, but also emotionally. And a man will know when his wife or partner is closed to him emotionally. There's just no intimacy flowing, no emotional intimacy. He will feel like a stranger in his own house. He will feel like a stranger in his own relationship. He will feel like a stranger in his marriage. So these are three simple points that unfortunately a lot of couples are rinse and repeating until the whole relationship falls apart.
Here is a dark psychology method that you need to look out for. Now, this is something that women sometimes do, whether intentionally or not. Sometimes women just want your attention and validation. So they'll say things.
Yeah, nothing. This is the thing is that attention whores, I fucking hate, by the way. And I bet you guys hate men that are attention whores. Attention whores are, they tease people. And a man who doesn't know the game, he's going to fall for that. Attention whores are really good when the person doesn't know the game. But as like, I swear to God, like I'm gonna assume you're interested. But if you start doing some shit, I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, wait, it's crazy. Wait. You're full of shit. I can sense it. I feel it in my heart. Right. And so that's something that attention whores, they get you to invest emotionally. But then the guys that know the game, they'll snap out of him like, wait a minute, this bitch is crazy. But then the naive guys, the desperate guys, they're gonna fall for that big time.
Keep you hooked without giving you exactly what you want. And this is something that you need to look out for so that you can protect yourselves from this. I have personally fallen victim to this before, and I'm sure many of you guys have too. Here's an example of this. I would date you, but I'm just emotionally unavailable. Or I would date you, but I'm not ready for a relationship right now. What this does is it makes you chase them even more. This is called the forbidden fruit effect.
Or they'll say, sure, let's hang out. And sometime this week. And they won't give you a date. I'm like, okay, what date? And like they'll just leave you on red. People do that shit. Like people have to understand. People do have low self-esteem. And you know, a woman can be hot and have low self-esteem. Like a lot of guys really don't think that, but it's true. And the way you know that is the fact that they only keep you at an arm's distance. And also, a lot of people are just awkward around people to the point that a lot of people just don't want to socialize. So they rather entertain meeting up with people rather than actually meeting up.
Because they are tempting you with something that you just cannot have. It creates an open loop and it makes you crave that even more because we want what we can't have. It's a flaw in our psychology as humans. So be wary if you find a woman doing this to you, because if she was being honest with you, she would just say she's not interested and she isn't available. Gents, if you are ready to learn game,
Feel like a stranger in his own relationship.
Let's watch the next one.
Give you a little life hack if you want to make a man fear losing you. And no, I'm not talking about commitment. I mean being fucking terrified to lose you.
Oh,
It's
Lord.
based in dark psychology, so spare me with the non-ethical shit. This is just how the human brain works. You need to become his sole supply for something that he cannot live without. And no, I'm not talking about what you might think. He can get that elsewhere. I'm talking about the things that he links to you, and the thought of losing you would never be worth anything he would gain. Are you the person that inspires him? Are you the person that gives him hope? Are you the person that makes him feel alive? Are you the person that brings him out of a bad day? Are you the person that brings him out of a bad mood? You are sweetening his coffee, so that when he's not with you, everything tastes more bitter. You do this by
I hate her white lady voice, people. You could tell she's toxic by just her voice.
Surveying his life, identify where there is a lack, a kink in his armor. Where is the need? And you become his best source of it. If he's always wanted someone to understand the real him, you understand the shit out of him. If he's always wanted someone to cheer him on, you get a megaphone and cheer that man on. If he's always wanted someone to do silly things with, things that other people would think are corny, you do it. It is filling a void that he craves so bad that he will think twice before he ever considers losing it. Men are stupid, yes, but having someone fear losing you is much better than thinking that you're easily replaced.
The dark side of, I would have to
Well,
say,
it kind
not
of,
even
again, she's talking like she's a fucking dictator, right? Like, it's better to be feared than loved. Okay, that's true. But, like, we got to have intimacy, my love. You know, I hate that word, that gay word, intimacy, but it's true. These strategies keep people at a distance, and you're never fully going to be satisfied with these strategies.
human nature, but male nature, they'll always want what they can't have. Some men would rather you be a dream than a reality. They want someone to dream about.
Yeah, they rather have you at a distance than be close. Again, she's talking about guys who struggle with intimacy. And that's a lot of people. A lot of people struggle with intimacy. That's really at the core of it. And these strategies resonate with them. I used to be one of those. I think I still am, not to that degree. You know what I mean? But I think I still am to a certain degree. By the way, people, there's this lady. Let me look at her Instagram. I mean, her. I think she's the most toxic, and I mean the most toxic YouTuber for women I've ever seen. She's worse than Shira. Like honestly, her name is Life with Meneley. Jesus Christ! Like this woman will make you think that every man inspires to be Hitler. Like it's wild. We're gonna watch it after this. It's fucking crazy how toxic her videos are, bro. It's like for real, man. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
To fantasize about, to idolize.
Life with Melanie.
Sometimes the dream is sweeter than the reality, right? So, this is why celebrity worship is so enticing, because the celebrity will always be out of touch or seem out of reach.
That's true.
I guarantee if you get close enough to see a celebrity's flaws, see their imperfections, that sense of being starstruck or whatever the case is will quickly dissipate. If
Mm-hmm.
your absence is the overriding force or driving force between a connection between you and someone else,
Ooh.
that person is not looking for a genuine connection.
Oh, that is beautiful. That if you require absence to make me love you, I don't love you. I'm just sad, and you're fulfilling my emotional needs, sister. Whoever you are, first of all, beautiful girl. How old is she? Can't tell with black girls, but yeah, like it's. Oh my God! Somebody find out her age and then make sure you get back at us.
Connection. They are looking for something to idolize and chase. Because men are extrinsically motivated, they're always going to be looking for the next level, whether that be in their career, whether that be emotionally, whether that be physically. And when I say emotionally, I mean men who are ultimately driven and comfortable operating in chaos are the ones that have to push their emotional limits, and they will end up trying to push your emotional limits as well.
That's why I said boring time. You fall in love through boring time. Anytime a man can't have boring time without crack, without weed, that sounds like me sometimes. Like not the crack. He does crack, not the crack part. But like if they can't have a simple time with you, just fucking staring at the wall, that's a red flag. They need drama. They need this. They're bored. Like that's a red flag. It doesn't lead to a stable long-term relationship.
Oh, because emotions and chaos and trauma and pain translates to them as growth.
When people say pain, I do wonder if they got that from me. because I was one of the first ones to talk about that. But the dark side of male nature. I do wonder that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I can't imagine everyone watches my channel.
This is why a calm, healthy relationship is boring, ultimately seen as stagnant.
She's using my words. What the fuck, people? I did not see this video.
So it's better to be the one that he can never have than to be the one that he takes for granted.
I'm a diagnosed sociopath, and this is why women love.
Oh, I'm like, oh, she's toxic, but then again, she calls herself a sociopath. Yeah. Let's go with another one right now.